But tell us about the study abroad. I'm very interested in that because that's becoming more and more common, and it's a really a good resume builder. So, was it a summer? Was it a semester? Was it a mini semester? Tell us about your study abroad experience and where'd you go?
So it was a summer study abroad, and I went to Ireland. When in Ireland, we stayed in Dublin and Galway, and then we got to travel around the country as well. And that was really unique. We studied political communication, which I obviously had some interest in, but it was really writing heavy. So in that short amount of time, I learned how to write really well because we had a professor who definitely challenged us and made us read dense materials and then write papers about them. And so we got to pair the education with the real life experience and get to read about something and then see it the very next day firsthand. And that was really unique. And I would pay to study abroad all over again because it allows you to take your learning outside of the four walls of the classroom. And there's only so many ways in which you can do that. But studying abroad is a great way to do so.
Right. How did you find the study abroad program that you ultimately enrolled in and got involved with?
Sure. So at Texas A&M, they have a lot of resources. They actually really encourage their students to study abroad. And they have study abroad programs specific to your curriculum, to what you're studying. And so this program was within the communications department at Texas A&M, led by a professor in the communications department. So it was a pretty easy fit there. And then I had never been to Ireland. I've gotten to travel a lot just growing up, but I had never been to Ireland. So was excited to get to experience Ireland, a new place, a new country, and their culture as well. But it was really those resources at A&M that allowed me to even understand what all my options were. But I feel like a lot of those resources do go underused so much of the time. And so it wasn't until towards the end of my college career in which I really started to use those resources. But the study abroad program and office is really, really beneficial for students. There's people that their whole job is to help you find which program is right for you. They help you find ways to pay for it and everything.
Hopefully at least one person will hear this podcast and say, oh, I'm going to go get that resource.